From the St. Louis Public Radio Newsroom, this is The Gateway. It's Tuesday, March 26th. I'm Jonathan Ahl. Beauty school has made its way to incarcerated women at the St. Louis County Justice Center.
It is like really a big deal. They're like, want to show it off and say who did their hair, and it adds some excitement to the day.
More on how a new beauty and barber training program at the county jail aims to address recidivism with hot tools and clippers. That's coming up on The Gateway. The bus company responsible for transporting thousands of kids in the St. Louis Public School District to and from school has terminated its contract with the district. The contract with Missouri Central School Bus was supposed to run until June 2025, but the company is exercising a clause to terminate it at the end of this school year. The school district says the situation with the bus company has been escalating for months as the company has struggled to maintain enough drivers. In late February, dozens of drivers and mechanics called in sick in protest of alleged racism at the company. Missouri Central will continue to provide services for SLPS until July 12th. School district officials say they're now searching for new vendors. The Missouri legislature resumed work in Jefferson City yesterday after a week off from session. As St. Louis Public Radio's Sarah Kellogg reports, one of the must-accomplish tasks in the final 8 weeks is passing a tax that funds a bulk of Missouri's Medicaid program.
The federal reimbursement allowance puts more than $4 billion into the state's Medicaid program. Last time it was up for renewal, it took a special session to eventually pass it. The main conflict over the tax is whether to include language that would stop public funds from going to abortion providers or their affiliates, such as Planned Parenthood. While some Republicans want that language, other Republicans and Democrats would rather pass the measure without it. Senate President Pro Tem Caleb Rowden said he thinks passing it is going to be a war, but it will get done.
We're not going to not do it. It's just a matter of how painful it is and how much time it takes, but we'll get there. We'll get there by the end of it for sure.
The last day of the 2024 legislative session is May 17th. In Jefferson City, I'm Sarah Kellogg, St. Louis Public Radio.
2 Missouri Senate bills that would allow 500,000 Missourians to get their criminal records expunged had their first public hearing Monday in the Judiciary Committee. Several witnesses with criminal records testified about their personal experiences of facing barriers to higher-paying jobs. Eric Jennings from the Supreme Court of Missouri opposes bills due to the cost and the time of implementing an automatic expungement program.
Those programs would have to be set up and developed. The hiring of the staff and the training of the staff would have to be done. And so when I say it likely could not be implemented in the amount of time given in that, a lot of that is that upfront stuff.
Senate Bills 763 and 1161 have bipartisan support, and in addition to improving the quality of life of former offenders, sponsors say they would also reduce recidivism. St. Louis's Land Clearance for Redevelopment Authority hears a proposal today seeking the blighting of a prominent downtown building. The Millennium Hotel sits on prime real estate along the riverfront adjacent to the Arch, but has sat empty since 2014. The LCRA board will consider a plan that authorizes using eminent domain to acquire the property. It would also include a 90% property tax abatement for up to 20 years on incremental improvements. Southern Illinois University Edwardsville recently opened a new early childhood education center in O'Fallon, Illinois. St. Louis Public Radio's Will Bauer reports the new center will serve lower-income families in a fast-growing part of St. Clair County.
The new O'Fallon facility is one of 9 SIUE has in St. Clair County. In all, the SIUE programs serve about 860 children and their families. So far, the new center has 80 kids in 2 classrooms. Eventually, Center Director Kathleen Appleby would like to open all 6 classrooms. But there's one challenge: staffing.
We got wait lists. Kids wanting to come in, but we need that staff to open the doors for them.
Appleby and other leadership are working to hire more employees. From there, they can open more classrooms. The free, federally funded facility serves 3 different programs: one for preschool-aged children, a second for toddlers, and a third for newborns and their mothers. In O'Fallon, Illinois, I'm Will Bauer, St. Louis Public Radio.
A new beauty school has made its way to the St. Louis County Justice Center. It's the first of its kind in the state to offer a beauty shop training program for incarcerated women in county jail. As St. Louis Public Radio's Marissa Ann Lewis Thompson reports, the program is giving these women renewed purpose.
The salon is open, and it's another busy day at the St. Louis County Jail Barber and Beauty Shop. And Tammy Townsend is making sure she has everything she needs in her kit.
We have a blow dryer, We have clippers, we have trimmers.
Her first client of the day is Nicole Ziebel. She's getting her hair curled for an upcoming visit with her family. Today is the first day Townsend has curled someone's hair.
It's been very pleasant. Tammy's very kind, and she seems like she's doing a great job back there.
She says the experience has boosted her morale.
I think it helps overall and inner beauty, helps build confidence as far as feeling good on the inside and looking good on the outside. It's a great confidence boost, which is sometimes hard to find in here.
Each client gets a consultation. They decide on a style that best suits their face shape, and then the magic begins. The hot style right now is curls, and Townsend says the salon is popular in the pods.
It is like really a big deal. They're like, want to show it off and say who did their hair, and it adds some excitement to the day.
Townsend is one of 4 incarcerated women at the jail participating in the customized barber and cosmetology program.
Kind of open the door for something different. I'm kind of on a journey here, and I want God to order my steps and to guide me into the next phase of my life.
Tyresha Jordan is also participating in the program. She says initially she was game to learn some new skills.
Once I got here, my heart got in it. So now I'm just like, all right, this is something I can actually be passionate about. Like, I'm not going to get tired next week. I don't want to go. Or like some people go to jobs saying like, this is just not it. I don't want to do this. This is something I can see myself doing, like waking up every day happy, like going to work.
The 9-week course is a stripped-down version of the traditional curriculum you'd see in beauty school, like hair theory, styling, barbering, and sanitation. The course is a spin-off of a barbershop program for incarcerated men at the county jail last spring. Janelle Lewis works for the St. Louis County Justice Center and is the mastermind behind both.
This program definitely opened that door for them. And a lot of, both of my beautician and barber females actually told them, hey, if you get out and you want to pursue this, come to us, come to our shop. We know people, we can help you.
Rachel Pulliam is one of those people. The independent contract barber and co-instructor of the program says the course is a chance to show these women there is a different path.
If nobody else ever showed them that they cared, that me and my teammate came in and showed them that, hey, we care. You can do it. This is not your final destination.
But the larger goal is to reduce recidivism by providing them with skills they can use once they're released, like pursuing a cosmetology or barbering license.
Any sort of job training or any empowerment class in jail is important because people have a lot of idle time in jail.
That's Beth Hubner, a professor of criminology at Arizona State University.
And this gives them an opportunity to learn a new skill or, even just connections with other people so they can take those skills outside of jail.
Hubner says while this program is a step in the right direction, it does not mean everything will be smooth sailing. She says having a criminal record can make things like getting a cosmetology or a barber license a challenge. Back in Townsend's chair, Nicole Ziebel's hair is done, and she loves it.
How are you feeling? Oh, I feel beautiful.
I see that smile on your face.
Yeah, it definitely brings a smile to my face.
For Tammy, this is something that she loves and wants to pursue when she leaves. I'm Marissa Ann Lewis-Thompson, St. Louis Public Radio.
You can see photos from the Beauty Shop program on our website, stlpr.org. The Gateway is a production of St. Louis Public Radio, a member-supported service of the University of Missouri, St. Louis. Music by Ryan McNeely of Adult Fur. I'm Jonathan Ahl, and from the St. Louis Public Radio Newsroom, this has been The Gateway.
Support comes from the Missouri Forest Products Association, committed to conservation and careful management of the state's forests to make them more resilient and better habitats for wildlife. ChooseWood.com.